All right. Good day, everyone. In today's class, we'll be learning Raster Image. Everything we need, I've already highlighted them all inside this notepad. So you just go through it and you can easily digest them. So what is Raster Image? Raster Image is made with different colors, size pixels in grid form. To achieve a raster image, we'll be using the concept masked image. And what is a masked image? Is an image whose pixel intensity have zero and non-zero values. To achieve masked image, we will use RGBA color value. R stands for red, G green, B blue. And the range value that you can give all of these RGB is from 0 to 256. While A stands for alpha transparency, its own range values are from 0.0 to 1.0. Having said that, highlighted below or listed below is our coding steps. We create our DOM structure, create the canvas tag till you get to step 7. Without much ado, let's go straight to our coding environment. I'll be using Visual Studio for the coding part, and to view the code, I'll be using um, Chrome browser. So the first thing in our code is our DOM structure, which comprises of doc type, HTML tag, and you have your close tag at the bottom, followed by the head, which we are not passing anything here. But where we are going to do much of our work is the body tag and the script tag. In our body tag, we have our canvas element and an ID which our JavaScript is going to recognize, and I call that my board. And I define the width and the height as 300 each. This line of code in the script tag help to recognize our canvas tag, and here we have passed it here, which is my board. Then we have another variable here which allow us to carry out any graphics of our choice. That said, let us first of all draw our rectangle. To draw a rectangle, you call the ctx variable, followed by the dot operator, and join it with the begin path method. And we make use of the rect method to define all parameters needed for a rectangle. The 10 here is for our x value. This one here is for our y value. 200 is for our width, and 200 here is for our height. Then here, this line 14 is where we are going to apply mask image concept. To change the intensity of our color, we'll be using RGBA. 0 here means red does not have any value. 0 here means green does not have any value. While this 250 is for color blue. And the 0.7 here represents our alpha transparency. That is, how deep or how light do we want our color to look like. Thereafter, after implementing our fill style method, which is a Canvas 2D API method, we make use of fill method. Let's run let's save and load our browser to see the output. As you can see, we have our rectangle up and running. Let's try to change the latency, the alpha transparency value and see how the output will look like. Let's make it of 0.3, save it, run the code. You can see that it looks what? Lighter. Then finally, let us inscribe our oval shape since we are working on masked oval. So to draw our oval, we call the begin path method. Remember, before you can draw any shape, you have to first of all call the begin path method. Then to draw the oval, we'll make use of the method ellipse. 110 is for our x value. That is, you want to push it from the left to the right or vice versa. The 110 here is for our y value. You want to push it from the top to the bottom within the square environment. And the 50 here is for the width of the oval. The 75 here is for the height of the oval. Permit me to delete this divided by 3 here. Math.py is a built-in function in JavaScript whose value is 180 degree. Then 0 here means the start angle where we want the direction to start from. It should start from 0, and we want it to have a complete circular shape, which will be in form of oval. And to get that, a circle is made up of 360 degrees. So to complete that, we multiply our math.py with 2. Take note, your math must start with capital letter M, followed by small letter ATH, then your pi. Everything must be capital letter all through. Then we call our fill star method to give it color red. And finally, to implement our color, we use a fill method. So with this, let's save our code and load the browser. So as you can see, our oval is inscribed or masked in our rectangle shape. To change the direction of the oval, you will do some experiments on this parameter. So first of all, let's divide it by 2. Save it. That is 180 divided by 2, that is 90 degree. Save it. Let us run it. You can see the direction. Let's divide it by 3 and see the output again. So with this, we have been able to achieve our masked oval under the concept of raster image.